Look at you. Another day. Same mess, same excuses, same routine. You say you're tired, but you haven't even done anything today. You say you're overwhelmed, but what exactly are you carrying? You're not burdened by life, you're buried by your own laziness. And you've accepted it as normal. You wake up and grab your phone before your feet hit the floor. You read about other people winning, scroll through strangers smiling, watch short clips until your eyes blur. Then you claim you have no time. You do have time, you just spend it on nothing. You walk past the mirror because the mirror shows the truth. A body you stop training, a face you stop caring about, a mind stuck on pause. You are not busy, you are hiding. You hunt for tasks that feel like effort, but give you no progress. You talk about change, but you never start. You buy planners, watch tutorials, save workouts, bookmark diets. You collect tools you never use. You hope some video or quote will leap through the screen and force you into action. It will not. No words can save you. Only work can save you. Work starts when you act while the excuses yell at you to quit. The clock on your wall is moving. Every minute you sit still, you lose ground. You cannot buy that minute back. You cannot replay this morning. You cannot return tonight after wasting it. Stand up. Feel the stiffness in your legs. That stiffness proves the neglect. Do not hide from it. Face it. Use it as proof that comfort keeps you still and you allowed it. No one is coming. Not a friend, not a coach, not a miracle. The motivation you wait for exists inside the work you avoid. Now, start moving. Drop to the floor and push until your arms shake. Pick up something heavy and carry it until your breath is loud. Write one line, read one page, take one cold step outside. Do the small, hard thing, now. You will hear a voice telling you to stop. That voice is laziness using your own tone. Ignore it. Keep going. Each rep, each page, each step builds distance between the new you and the old one. Keep building that distance. When the voice returns, move faster. When your muscles burn, refuse to quit. Sweat until the excuses lose volume. This is the moment. Kill your laziness before it kills your chance. You owe yourself effort. You owe the people who believe in you a better example. You owe the doubters silence earned through results. Choose effort for one full day, then choose it again tomorrow. Do not wait until illness or regret forces you to change. Laziness punishes slowly at first, then all at once. Act while you are still free to decide. Start now. Prove it with work, not more talk. Keep moving on, now. Wake up and face it. Stop pretending you don't hear the alarm inside your chest. It has been ringing for years. Every time you hit snooze on your goals, you prove laziness still commands you. Stand up, look around. Nothing you want will arrive while you wait. Success is not late, you are. You delayed every dream with endless talking, scrolling, sleeping, second-guessing. Admit that now. Check your phone history. Check your browser tabs. Check the plates in the sink, the clothes on the chair, the half-done files on your desktop. Evidence is everywhere. It all says the same thing. You chose comfort over progress. You skipped hard steps. You skipped honest work. Face the numbers. Hours lost. Steps skipped. Promises broken. Face the cost. You think you lack talent. You don't. You lack repetition. You think chances avoid you. They don't. They arrive and find you unprepared. You think life is against you. It isn't. You work against yourself. Every delay is self-inflicted damage. Wake up. Face the mirror. See the person blocking their own future. Breathe deep. Feel the fear of change rise in your stomach. Good. Fear means you're still alive. Let it move you, not stop you. Choose one hard action now. Write the first page, lace the shoes, open the textbook, send the application, shut off the screen. One action breaks the pattern. One action proves you control the day. Set a timer for every task. Beat it. Track every minute. Guard every hour. Laziness lives in empty space. Structure ends it. Plan the next hour, not the next year. Execute, then plan the next. Stack wins. Small wins pile up. Wins build confidence. Confidence builds momentum. Momentum keeps going when energy is low. People will doubt you because they remember your past. Ignore them. Your past is data, not destiny. Build a new record starting today. Document every workout, every study session, every finished chore. The record keeps you honest. The record answers doubt, when motivation fades. There will be days you slip. Spot it in the first 10 minutes, not the first 10 weeks. Correct quickly. Laziness loves long gaps. Don't give it space. Show up tired. Show up angry. Show up afraid. Just show up. Work until the voice that says quit loses volume. Write down 3 tasks that scare you. Circle the first and start it within 5 minutes. Motion sparks motivation. Discipline keeps it alive. Use the morning for action, not entertainment. Use the evening for review, not regret. When you feel the urge to wander, pull focus back to the list. When you feel tired, stand, drink water, breathe, press on. Your body will adapt. Your mind will adapt. Comfort will protest, but comfort has no plan beyond tomorrow. Wake up and face the truth. Face wasted time, face weak habits, face responsibility, face it now and move. Commit and act until discipline replaces doubt. No pause, not today. Laziness doesn't destroy you all at once. It chips away at you every day, quietly, slowly, without warning. One skipped workout, one missed task, one more hour on your phone. You don't even notice it at first. Then one day, everything feels heavy, everything feels meaningless. And you tell yourself, I'm just burnt out. But you're not burnt out. You're out of momentum, out of structure, out of control. You waste your energy avoiding effort. You use your mind to build reasons not to act. And every time you delay, a piece of you dies. Your ambition weakens. Your self-respect fades. Your confidence disappears. Laziness doesn't make you rest. It makes you rot. You're not tired, you're inactive. You're not overwhelmed, you're undisciplined. And the longer you let it continue, the more it becomes who you are. Your health is suffering. You feel weak, sluggish, numb. You don't move like you used to. You don't think like you used to. Every small task feels impossible now. Why? Because laziness eats away at the parts of you built for motion, for struggle, for discipline. You're letting your mind fall apart. You're letting your body decay, and you don't need anyone else to ruin your life. You're doing it yourself. You try to numb the guilt with entertainment. You binge, scroll, refresh, consume, but it never fills you. It just silences you for a while. Then the silence gets louder, and it sounds a lot like regret. You start saying things like, I used to be disciplined, or I used to be in shape. That's not nostalgia, that's a warning. It's your old self screaming to be saved. There are people who would kill for the time you waste. People who don't have your freedom, your tools, your chances, but you sit on them. Every day. And every day you sit still, the damage compounds. You're not just lazy today. You're setting up tomorrow's failure. You're making next week harder. You're letting your goals die in slow motion. Your goals need your energy, your focus, your sacrifice. And every time you choose the couch, the bed, the screen, you starve those goals. They shrink. They fade. Until all that's left is an image in your head and no proof in your life. It won't be dramatic. There's no explosion. Just a slow fade, a silent collapse. That's what laziness does. It destroys your life in a way you don't even recognize until you've wasted years. You'll look back and wonder where your time went. It went into avoidance, into fear, into comfort. But you can stop it, right now. You can end the slow death. You can reverse it with action. Stand up, move your body, clean your space, open the notebook, write the first sentence. Take control of 1 hour, then take control of the next. You can rebuild your mind, you can rebuild your body, but not if you stay where you are. You keep telling yourself a story, that you're just tired, that you just need a break, that tomorrow you'll start, that next week will be different. You've been saying this for months, maybe even years, but nothing's changed. Why? Because you're lying. Lying to avoid effort, lying to stay comfortable, lying to protect your laziness. You say you're waiting for the right time. That time doesn't exist. You say you'll begin when things calm down. Life doesn't calm down. You say you need to feel ready. Readiness comes after action, not before it. You've built your whole routine around excuses. You avoid the truth because the truth demands action. You're not the victim of bad luck. You're not trapped. You're not helpless. You've convinced yourself you are so you don't have to try. Because trying might mean failing, and failing might hurt. But here's the truth. Not trying at all is failure too. The difference is, failing from effort builds strength. Failing from inaction just breaks you further. You say you don't have time, but you waste hours every day. You say you don't know where to start, but you never try to figure it out. You say you want to improve, but you never stick to the plan. You say discipline is hard, but so is regret, so is weakness, so is disappointment. You lie to yourself so you can avoid that moment when you have to act. You fear that moment. You fear it more than failure itself. So you build these soft lies to stay numb. But numb turns into nothing. Days pass, opportunities vanish, and you're left wondering where it all went. It went into the lies you told. You think you'll change next month. You think a better version of you is just waiting to show up when the stars align. But that version doesn't exist unless you build it. And you don't build it by talking. You build it by doing. You don't need another plan. You need to stop lying. Be honest. You're lazy. You've stalled. You've wasted time. You've run from discomfort. Good. Now you know. Now say it out loud. I am the problem, but I can also be the solution. Say it until you believe it. Then prove it with action. Start now. Open the laptop. Shut off the distractions. Write, train, work, clean, move. Do the thing you've avoided the longest. Do it while the excuses scream in your head. Ignore them. You've listened long enough. Lies got you here. Only truth will get you out. No more tomorrow. No more maybe later. No more lies. Just the truth. You've wasted enough time. Now it's time to do what you said you would. Without fear, without delay, without apology. Show yourself what honesty looks like. And don't stop until the old version of you is gone. You keep waiting, waiting for the spark, waiting for motivation, waiting for the right moment, the right person, the right push. But it never comes. And deep down, you already know why. Because nobody is coming. Nobody owes you a rescue. The world doesn't stop because you're tired. No one's going to show up and carry you out of this hole you dug. You want change? Then change it. You want a better life? Then build it. You want results? Then earn them. This is your life, your responsibility. It's not your parents' fault. It's not your friend's fault. It's not the job, the school, the city, the system. It's you. You've let laziness run your life for too long. You've waited for someone to come fix it. But that fix isn't coming, because it's not supposed to. You weren't made to be saved. You were made to fight. You were built to struggle, to fall, to rise. But only if you choose to. Only if you stop blaming everything and everyone else. Only if you finally look in the mirror and say, it's on me. No coach is going to force you to train. No teacher is going to drag you through discipline. No mentor is going to beg you to get serious. And no video, no speech, no quote is going to magically fix you. Because change doesn't come from words. It comes from work. And work is your job, only yours. You'll have days where you want someone to lift you up. You'll crave a hand to hold, a voice to guide, a friend to motivate. But those are the days you have to dig deep. Those are the days you prove whether this means something to you or not. And you don't prove it by crying about how hard it is. You prove it by showing up anyway. There's strength in knowing this is all on you. That no one is coming is not a curse. It's a call to grow up. Because if no one's coming, then no one's stopping you either. You are the answer. You are the plan. You are the backup. And the longer you wait for someone to save you, the longer you stay stuck. Nobody can want it for you. Nobody can fight your battles. Nobody can push through your pain. Nobody can want your success more than you do. So stop crying for help and start helping yourself. Stop waiting to be rescued and rescue yourself. Pick yourself up again and again until your mind learns that quitting is not an option. No one is coming, but you are still here. And that's enough. Now prove it. Get to work. Excuses are the lies you tell yourself to feel better about doing nothing. They sound reasonable, they sound logical, but they are all built to protect your laziness. Every time you say, I'm too tired, what you really mean is, I don't feel like trying. Every time you say, I don't have time, what you mean is, I didn't make it a priority. Every time you say, I'll start later, you're really saying, I want comfort more than progress. Excuses feel safe. They give you permission to stop. They let you off the hook. But every excuse you make costs you results. Every excuse delays the version of you that you say you want to become. You cannot be disciplined and full of excuses at the same time. One always kills the other. So decide which one you're going to feed. You think your problems are unique. They're not. Everyone is tired. Everyone is busy. Everyone is scared. The difference is, some people do the work anyway. Some people show up broken, afraid, exhausted, and still execute. Why? Because they stopped making excuses, because they got sick of wasting time, because they realized the results don't care how you feel. Excuses are addictive. Once you make one, you make another. And soon your whole life becomes a list of reasons why you never changed. You explain your failures like they were out of your control. But you had control. You just gave it up. You let emotion win. You let laziness take the wheel. And now you're here, behind, unmotivated, angry. But not because life is unfair, because you keep running the same cycle. You want to break it. Kill the excuses. Not next week. Not when it's easier. Right now. Start with this. No matter how you feel, do what you said you'd do. You said you'd work out? Then go. You said you'd wake up early? Then stop hitting snooze. You said you'd start that project? Then start it. Now. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't look for external validation. Don't ask for motivation. Do it because it needs to be done. That's what discipline is. And the only thing separating you from the person you want to be is discipline. Excuses kill discipline. So kill the excuses. You are not weak. You are just undisciplined. You are not broken. You are just inconsistent. Fix your patterns. Control your mind. And if your excuses come back louder, get louder than them. Move faster. Push harder. Prove you can dominate your emotions. The world doesn't care why you didn't do it. It only remembers who did. Let your actions be louder than your reasons. Let your efforts speak when your motivation dies. Excuses are easy. Progress is earned. So make a choice. Keep explaining or start executing. You've been living below your potential, and you know it. You feel it every time you skip the hard things. You feel it when you lie in bed too long, when you cancel the plan, when you promise tomorrow again. You feel it in your chest, that weight, that guilt, that pressure. That's not anxiety. That's your potential, begging you to wake up. You weren't born to be average. You weren't built to sit around, wasting time, making excuses, shrinking from life. You were built to improve, to grow, to fight, but you've ignored it. You've convinced yourself this is who you are now, slow, tired, unmotivated. But that's not you. That's just the version you've tolerated. You let laziness replace your identity, but underneath all that softness is someone capable of much more. And it's time to bring that person back. You've had glimpses of that version. The days you pushed through pain, the days you stayed locked in, the days you felt proud of your work, even when no one was watching. That wasn't luck. That was effort. That was you showing what you're capable of. And if you've done it once, you can do it again. The problem isn't your ability, it's your consistency. You want more, but you keep living like you deserve less. You want success, but you treat yourself like someone who isn't worth the fight. Why? Because it's easier to be lazy. It's easier to stay stuck. But easy is killing you. Easy is stealing your pride. You need hard days. You need struggle, because that's where the real you shows up. The real you is not scared of discipline. The real you wants challenge, wants pressure. The real you is buried under all the excuses and soft habits you've built. But that version is not dead. It's just waiting. Waiting for you to stop acting like you're weak. So stop telling yourself this is all you've got. Stop saying, maybe later. Later becomes never. You don't need more time. You need more action. You need to demand more from yourself than comfort. Because every time you choose comfort, you lose something that matters. Discipline, self-respect, momentum. You're better than this. You know it. So prove it. Push through one more rep. Read one more chapter. Show up even when you don't feel like it. And when your body screams stop, let your mind say no. You're not finished. You're just getting started. Don't wait to hit rock bottom. Don't wait for failure to wake you up. You already know. You already feel it. Now act like it. Remind yourself who you are. And if you forgot, earn it back. One decision, 1 hour, 1 day at a time. That's how the real you returns. And this time, don't let that version go. Discipline is what separates who you are from who you could be. It's not about how you feel. It's about what you do anyway. You wait until you feel ready, But you don't need feelings. You need control. Because feelings lie. They tell you to quit. They tell you to rest. They tell you to delay. But discipline ignores the noise. Discipline shows up no matter what. Motivation fades. Energy comes and goes. But discipline stays. It doesn't care if you're tired. It doesn't care if you're stressed. Care if it's raining, if you're sore, or if nobody's watching. It's a decision, one you make every single day. You think you need motivation to start. No, you need discipline to keep going. Because there will be days when you feel nothing. No fire, no hunger, this blank space. And that's where most people quit. That's where you've quit before. But that's the moment discipline takes over. That's when the real progress starts. You've been trained to chase comfort, but discipline is the opposite of comfort. It's repetition. It's early mornings. It's showing up when your mind says no. It's eating clean when you want to cheat. It's staying focused when distractions are easier. It's saying yes to the grind and no to the excuses. Discipline is brutal. It's not fun. It's not pretty. It's not made for applause. But it works. It builds. It sharpens. It transforms. And the truth is, you already know what needs to be done. The plan isn't the problem. Your follow-through is. You keep starting and stopping. You keep promising and breaking those promises. Fix that. Start with today. Stick to one commitment. Just one. Make a rule. No matter what happens, you don't miss. Whether it's your workout, your schedule, your writing, your reading, whatever you choose, do it daily. No skipping, no delays, no pity. You'll feel resistance. Good, that means it matters. You'll feel boredom. Good, that means it's working. You'll want to quit. Good, that's where you level up. Stop waiting for the perfect mood. Start building the mindset. Discipline doesn't need hype. It just needs repetition. You build it with hours. You build it with effort. You build it with consistency. That's how winners are made. That's how progress happens. You want to be better? Then earn it. Every day. Whether you feel like it or not, that's what separates you from the rest. Discipline over emotion. Discipline over comfort. Discipline over everything. Choose it, live it, repeat it. No more breaks. No more waiting. No more failure. Be the one who shows up. Be the one who doesn't need to be told twice. You say you want to change. You say you're tired of being stuck. But the moment it gets hard, you run. You back down every time discomfort shows up. You stop when the burn starts. You quit when the process hurts. And that's the problem. You want transformation without suffering. But that's not how it works. Change begins when it hurts. Real progress starts with pain. Pain is not the enemy. Pain is the beginning. That ache in your body when you push through a workout, that's growth. That tension in your mind when you focus for hours, that's discipline forming. That pressure in your chest when you force yourself to face your responsibilities, that's the start of strength. You've spent so long avoiding pain that you've made comfort your identity. And comfort has made you soft. You can't even tell the difference between exhaustion and laziness anymore. You feel 1 ounce of struggle and you back off. But the truth is, struggle is where you're supposed to be. Every result you want lives on the other side of hard. You want to get stronger? Then you have to feel weak first. You want to get focused? Then you have to fight distraction. You want to grow? Then you have to break the old version of you. That breaking will not feel good, but it is necessary. You've been playing in the shallow end of life, only going as far as what feels safe, only putting in effort when it's convenient. But nothing meaningful lives there. Success doesn't live there. Power doesn't live there. Growth lives in the deep end, where it hurts. You want to build grit? Then let the pain in. Let it tear down the weak habits. Let it burn away the excuses. Let it force you to choose between staying the same or becoming unrecognizable. Stop looking for easy. Start looking for hard. Hard builds character. Hard teaches you who you really are. You say you're willing to fight, then prove it. Not when it's fun, not when it's easy, But when every part of you wants to stop, that's when it counts. That's when you either give up or go all in. Don't avoid discomfort, seek it. Put yourself through the hard reps. Wake up early when you want to sleep. Work longer when you want to quit. Stay focused when your brain is screaming for distraction. That's where transformation happens. You don't need more comfort. You need more pressure. Pressure creates results. So lean into it. Pain is the signal that you're moving forward. Let it sharpen you. Let it rebuild you. Change isn't supposed to feel good. It's supposed to feel real. And nothing is more real than pain. So stop avoiding it. Feel it. Face it. Push through it. Because that's where the new you is waiting. And it's the only way out. You keep blaming everything except the real source of your failure. You blame your environment. You blame your past. You blame your stress. You blame your job, your family, your circumstances. But it's not them. It's you. You're the one who keeps choosing comfort. You're the one who keeps putting things off. You're the one who makes excuses, avoids effort, and lets laziness win. You're not unlucky. You're just undisciplined. You're not a victim. You're just not taking control. And it's time to stop pretending otherwise. Nobody forced you to waste time. Nobody forced you to sleep in. Nobody forced you to eat junk, skip the gym, cancel your plans, and stay quiet about your goals. You did that. You made those choices. And every choice brought you here. You are the reason you feel stuck. You are the reason your dreams are still dreams. And you are the reason nothing changes. Because you are the one who keeps stopping. You are the one who keeps giving in. But if you are the problem, that means you are also the answer. And that's the truth you've avoided. The same mind that brought you here can take you out. The same hands that built these weak habits can break them. The same person who destroyed momentum can rebuild it stronger. You don't need a new version of yourself. You need to take responsibility for the one you've got and start fixing what you've broken. You say you want change? Then stop asking for it. Start becoming it. Fix your schedule. Fix your body. Fix your work ethic. Fix your attitude. Start waking up on time. Start completing your tasks without needing motivation. Start holding yourself accountable like your life depends on it. Because it does. You've waited long enough. You've blamed long enough. Now it's time to own everything. Every mistake, every delay, every excuse, every missed chance. You did that. Now do something different. Choose discipline over comfort. Choose action over delay. Choose ownership over blame. And the next time you catch yourself looking around for something to blame, stop. Look in the mirror. Because the person in that reflection is the one with all the power. They can keep ruining your life, or they can rebuild it from scratch. No one else has that role. It's not your friends. It's not the government. It's not your boss. It's not society. It's you. You have always been the problem. Now prove you can be the solution. You're all you need. So act like it, and never look back. This is it, the final choice. The point where you either rise or stay the same. No more rewinds, no more second chances. You've heard everything. You felt the truth hit you. Now it's time to act on it. Because nothing changes until you do. Laziness has controlled you long enough. It made you weak. It made you slow. It made you lie to yourself over and over again. It made you look in the mirror and hate what you saw. It robbed you of energy, time, discipline, and pride, and you let it. But that ends today. This is the moment where you draw the line. No more hiding. No more hoping. No more waiting for motivation, for help, or for a better time. There is no better time. There is only right now. You've lived both lives. The life of comfort, the life of effort. You know what laziness gives you. Nothing. You know what discipline gives you. Everything. So why keep going back? Why keep choosing the life that makes you miserable? Every time you say, just one more scroll, just one more minute, I'll start tomorrow, you're letting laziness win again. And every win it gets makes you weaker, makes your goals further, makes your regrets heavier. You want out? Then kill it. Kill the urge to wait. Kill the thought that says you can't. Kill the voice that whispers you're not ready. Because you are ready. You've been ready. But you were too scared to let go of the old version of you. The version that skipped workouts, skipped goals, skipped effort. That version dies today. You don't kill laziness with words. You kill it with action. by doing the reps, by hitting the deadlines, by grinding when no one's watching, by choosing pain over comfort every single day. No shortcuts, no hacks, just brutal, honest, disciplined effort. Effort that starts before you feel like it. Effort that doesn't stop when it's hard. Effort that builds pride instead of regret. You're not broken, you're just unfinished. And laziness is the wall standing between who you are and who you were built to become. So break the wall. Smash it. Don't just dip your toe into change. Dive in. Burn the plan B. Burn the comfort. Make your new standard non-negotiable. Show up when you're tired. Show up when it's hard. Show up when no one cares. That's how you kill laziness. That's how you win this war. No more waiting. No more softness. No more fake promises. The time for talk is over. Now it's just action. This is the final lesson, the one that matters most. Because without execution, everything you've read means nothing. So get up, do the work, and never, ever let laziness win again. Kill it, forever, and never bring it back.